Do you want to take boring popsicle sticks and turn it into wood that actually looks real? Today I'm going to show you how to paint wood that actually looks like wood, using just popsicle sticks, a utility knife, and a couple of paints. So let's fix boring wood for good. To start with some trim popsicle sticks, these are going to be the wood for your planks. First, use a hobby knife to carve lines across the surface, making sure that you're cutting away from your fingertips. This will really give it a nice wood grain texture. Now take your utility knife and cut at a slight angle along those carved lines. This will make little grooves and shadows that pop when we paint them. Next, we're going to finish those up by just carving some nicks into the edges of the sticks. These will make the wood look old and worn, perfect for fantasy or medieval builds. Now once your wood pieces are in place on your build, it's time to paint them. We're going to start with a base coat of burnt umber and cover every part of the wood and then let it dry completely. Now we're going to take our dry brush and some of the nutmeg brown, and then to apply it, we're going to go against the grain here to really grab those edges and grooves and really pull out those highlights. This really adds a lot of nice contrast that you really need when you're working in a scale this size. To make that wash, we're going to take just a little bit of water, as well as some of our black paint and some of our burnt umber. You're going to mix those together really well. Now when you apply this wash, make sure you apply it fairly heavily. I like to really load it up to fill in all those cracks and cuts into the wood, and that'll really help drive up the contrast by really darkening up all those deep spots. Now a great method I really like is to really hit the ends of these boards with the highlights and dry brushing. This will really add nicely to the weathered look and the dark areas caused by the wash, which will leave you with a much more compelling wood grain texture, and really elevates those popsicle sticks that we started with. Subscribe for more.